Sup everyone, it is Mystic Anathema, and welcome to a Modern Combat 3 28 and 2 gameplay. I'm going to be using the ZN6 prototype with grip and FMJ bullets. And I have another gameplay using the ZN6. I actually got a nuke that I can post later on this week. I'm not going to be posting them right after the other, so, be prepared to see one more ZN6 gameplay this week. Alright, so the topic of the video today is going to be 1, Hurricane Sandy, and then 2, what separates a good player from a bad player? Like, what defines a good player, and what defines a bad player? Alright, so first, Hurricane Sandy. To those of you who sent messages asking how I'm doing, thank you very much for your consideration, but I'm doing fine. The hurricane has sort of grazed us. It's only the second day, ostensibly, of when this hurricane is supposed to be, moving on to another state. So for those living in New Jersey, my thoughts go out for you. It's going to be really, really, really bad for New Jersey. It's going to be the main the main focal point of Hurricane Sandy. So for those of you in New Jersey, stay safe and be aware that you will probably get hit harder than anybody else in the United States. And on that happy note, yeah, so what separates a good player from a bad player? Some people may say it's KD. Other people may say that it's, how good of a player you are in certain areas. If you're a good sniper, if you're a good assaulter, if you play the objective, if you do certain things that other people don't do, that kind of makes you a unique player, and therefore that makes you a good player. And, there's several different things that define a good player, but one of them is, not keeping your cool, I suppose. When people rage, especially at video games, things tend to go wrong. When you are on, like, a death streak or something, and you completely rage face, how many times does it actually work out for you, where you get, like, a nuke, and you go and get, like, quad fees with your ops or something? Well, that may happen every once in a while. It does not happen as often as you might think. Being a good player also requires a certain amount of dedication. You can be a really good player and not spend tons of time in a game, but at some point you have to spend a lot of time in at least one game in order to be really good at another game, which kind of ties into the whole skill thing. Nice triple there. Kind of ties into the whole skill commentary that I made the other day. The amount of time you spend in a video game, those skills kind of transfer from game to game, and kind of dictates how well you play. So KD definitely is a part of it, but, a really bad sniper could be a really good assaulter. Maybe they're practicing sniping, so their KD's, like, not even a 1, but then when they assault, they're a really valuable asset to their team. Or vice versa. You could be a really good assaulter and a terrible sniper. What makes a good player is having a mix of both. Being a good player isn't so much specific to how you play a game so much, but what kind of a player you actually are. On Palringo, are you constantly challenging people? Are you constantly asserting that you're the greatest, you're undefeatable? Because there's no such thing as undefeatable. You can be and will be defeated at some point, and when you do, the more you build yourself up, the more of an idiot you will look like when you do lose. I don't try to put myself up on a pedestal. Hopefully I don't come off as being some sort of a snob. I recognize that there are many, many people who can beat me, and I have respect for those people, and I don't try to assert myself as the greatest player that ever lived, because it simply isn't true. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching this video, and peace.